Good morning, and welcome to TARDIS Spider. I'm Terry, and today, the three-companion TARDIS crew. In the Jodie Whittaker era, the three-companion TARDIS crew has been deemed a failure. But it's been tried before. In fact, 5 times in the classic era, there were 3 traveling companions with the Doctor. Sometimes it worked out, sometimes the same weaknesses that are showing up now showed up then. So let's look at these times when the Doctor traveled with 3 companions. 3 companions in the TARDIS is one of the most often heard complaints about the new series of Doctor Who. Of course, this is not the first time there have been 3 companions. In the classic series, there were at least 5 times where there were 3 companions, and 7 times with at least 2. And this does not include the John Pertwee era, where Unit was sort of, to some people, considered a companion. But let's look at the times there were 3 companions in the TARDIS and see how it worked out. Susan, Barbara, and Ian, the first TARDIS crew, and to me, they may be the best. In the first story, Barbara and Ian are unwanted intruders. In the second, they become unwilling allies. But by the end of The Edge of Destruction, the third story, they are full crew members. Traveling companions from now on will be welcome on the TARDIS. But who are they? Now, Susan is the Doctor's granddaughter and is the team's designated screamer, though Barbara does get a chance to scream once or twice, and Ian is taken back a few times. Now, her knowledge of the future, of the past, and time and space are important to the team. Ian is the hero, the brave knight, or action hero as needed. Now, Barbara, here is the heart, the brains, and the conscience of this crew. Her strong inner strength and determination save the day or create trouble more than once. Together, this is a well-rounded and closely knit team. Double underline on the word team. The Doctor will eventually leave Susan with David Campbell on Earth. She is replaced in the next story with Vicky, who, after her mother's death, she and her father will emigrate away from Earth on a spaceship, only to be orphaned when it crashes. Vicky is the first companion to choose to join the TARDIS crew. Not just a screamer, Vicky, who is from the far future, has education and knowledge far ahead of that of Barbara and Ian. She also shows the ability to change the Doctor's mind and ease him in decisions that he would otherwise not make. When Barbara and Ian leave, William Hartnell's Doctor will never travel with 3 companions again. The second Doctor will begin his journey with 2 companions, Ben Jackson and Polly, only to be joined by Jamie McCrimmon in the Highlanders. Now, Ben is a merchant seaman, and Polly is a secretary, both from the 1960s when they joined the TARDIS crew. Jamie is fighting in the Battle of Culloden. Now, the tension between the 2 roosters surfaces more than once, as Ben and Jamie, well, they're 2 young men with lots of testosterone. This is the weak link in this TARDIS team. During this period, since the scripts were written for 2 companions, Jamie or Ben will be disabled because there's just not enough dialogue for 3 companions. While Barbara, Ian, and Susan all had episodes where they did not appear so that they could have scheduled time off, the scripts were written to make sure this happened. But Ben and Jamie were given time off because there was no dialogue available. Polly is, of course, the screamer of the group. Ben is the hero who sometimes is manipulated, and Jamie will become the Doctor's most loyal companion. When Ben and Polly leave after the Faceless Ones, there will not be 3 companions until the 5th Doctor's era. Peter Davidson's era as the Fifth Doctor begins with three traveling companions. Adric, the orphan from Alzarius in E-Space, is a mathematical genius with the social skills of a tree. Nyssa, also an orphan, is from Traken. She too is a genius, but with a very kind heart. Our third traveling companion is the Earth girl, Tegan Cervenka. She is an Australian stewardess who did not choose to travel with the Doctor, but is there only accidentally, and wants to go home. The Doctor seems to have a hard time getting her there, though. Both Tegan and Nyssa will be written out of episodes because, well, the trouble with having three companions happens again. There is just not enough dialogue or story for three companions. After Adric's death in Earthshock, we're back to two companions. But in the modern Undead, Whistler Turlough will join the crew. Turlough is posing as an Earth schoolboy when he is recruited by the Black Guardian to kill the Doctor. In the next story, Nyssa will leave, leaving us with just two companions. There will not be three companions again in the classic series. Today's recommendation is a fun one, Blandings. Blandings follows the foibles of an eccentric aristocrat, his peculiar family, and the ramshackle ancestral home they share. This TV series stars Timothy Spall and Jennifer Saunders. It can be found on Amazon Prime and BritBox. So enjoy Blandings, enjoy Doctor Who, stay safe, and good night.